With government moving full speed ahead to ban single-use plastic bags on Tuesday, the St. James Municipal Corporation is working on a plan to distribute reusable market bags. We have details in this report.
No extension, no exemption. The ban on single-use plastic bags and straws as well as styrofoam will start on Tuesday, January 1. Amidst the concerns and questions about suitable alternatives, the Sunday Gleaner reports that at least 30,000 environmentally friendly bags are to be distributed in market districts by mayors. That was revealed by Government Senator Matthew Samuda. Mayor of Montego Bay, Homer Davis, says the St. James Municipal Corporation has not yet received the bags, but they are working on a distribution plan.
There must be a footprint of how the distribution is done, and the market will be a perfect place to start the distribution. The Montego Bay Charles Garden Food Market will be a perfect place to start the distribution. But 30,000 is really a drop in the bucket, but what the government is doing, the government is leading the charge in showing their own initiative that they are serious about this thing.
Meanwhile, with some members of the public confused about how the ban will work, the government has scheduled an 11 o'clock press conference at Jamaica House on Monday. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Darrell Vaz, outlined the objective.
And also, obviously, to remind the public of the ban and the exemptions that were announced in September. It's also a rallying call to all stakeholders and the wider population at large that is going to require everybody's participation to make it successful. And it's only going to benefit the country and future generations.
Meanwhile, the Jamaica Environment Trust JET is concerned about the government's decision not to allow certain exemptions. The ban means that the importation, manufacture, distribution and use of single-use plastic bags, plastic straws and imported styrofoam products will no longer be allowed. Minister Vaz told our news center that the government will compensate business operators instead of granting an exemption to allow them to use their existing stock. Only business operators who bought stock before the ban was announced in September will be compensated. Program Director at JET, Tamoy Sinclair, says she understands the rationale, but an exemption may be necessary in some instances.
The exemption would be very valid. For example, I had somebody ask me, somebody that works in the medical field in the labs, they were not fully, I guess they didn't realize that the ban would have affected them as well because they use a particular size bag in their field as well. So, in some cases, maybe, yes, some people may, in terms of the exemption, they may take advantage of it, but I'm sure there are legitimate persons who would have a good reason to want an exemption.